So there's a few functions that have very restrictive domains, but in this video, we're going to talk about the functions that have full domains. Really nothing can go wrong. All right, so just remember, domain is the X values that we're able to plug in. All right, if we have an expression, so things we're allowed to plug in. Sometimes when you think about what can you plug in, you think about what can go wrong. That can kind of help you figure out the domain as well. All right, so a polynomial is just a function of this form. It looks really complicated, but if you said powers of x with coefficients in front of them, then that is a polynomial. So all these examples, I just have powers of x. You have power of x with a number in the front, powers of x, power of x, no square roots, no fractions with the x. You can have it like 1/2 x squared. No exponentials, no logs, no sine and cosine, all of that. These are polynomials, and nothing can go wrong. You're just plugging in a number and squaring it or cubing it. We can do that for any number. We can add together any number, subtract any number. So nothing can go wrong for polynomials. So every polynomial, if it looks like this, its domain is all real numbers. I can plug in anything I want. All right, next is exponential. So let's just look at a graph of an exponential. I've asked myself, what x values do I hit? Well, this line kind of keeps going left forever. So if I looked at like -100, this line would be above it, and I would hit that x value. So all these negative values going to the right, it doesn't look like I hit 4, but this line keeps going up and to the right. So at 4, eventually I would hit this exponential. At 5, eventually I would hit this exponential. So the exponential kind of goes off in both directions, which means this domain is also all real numbers. That's when sine and cosine, let's look at the graph of sine. It's just this wave. Again, it cuts off, but it just keeps doing this wave forever. So if I picked any x value out here, it would be by the wave. So sine and cosine graphs also have domains of all real numbers. All right, so these are our 3 specific ones. Nothing goes wrong in terms of plugging stuff in. You can plug anything into a polynomial, anything into an exponential, anything into sine and cosine. All right, so those are the ones that if you see domain, you just write all real numbers and you're done.